Good morning. I am QUAN, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. One of you all have an Emperor. Possibly, this is Aries energy, but, take it as it resonates with you. We have all signs in our chart, and energy is fluid, so this can be a man or a woman. This person, they want to get back into your energy, and they want to have you back in their life, whether it was a relationship or friendship, whatever the case may be. They're trying to come back into your energy, but this person is very, very stubborn. Whoever this person is, they're very stubborn and hard-headed, and they're not feeling like the most confident person right now. Maybe this person has gotten in a habit of doing spell work to manifest everything that they want, even relationships, for so long that they have handicapped themselves to where they don't have the confidence, or they don't feel like they have the skills any longer to manifest a love mate or someone they want in their life in a normal, healthy way. Sometimes you can become codependent on getting things a certain type of way for so long that when you have to pursue something without that thing that you've been using, you don't know how anymore, okay? Example, that would be like someone that typing, spell check. So, all of us that grew up without the internet, we're better at spelling than the millennials are. Not anymore for me anyway. I'm losing it. But but you get in the habit of spelling because you didn't have access to the internet growing up. So you know how to your vocabulary is vast, and you know how to spell a lot of different words. At one point, everyone was in the habit of memorizing everyone's phone number. Everybody could recall any phone number of anyone in their friends, family, whatever. I still know my first phone number from childhood. So, but now, because we are in this new age where we all use cell phones, and, the names just come up, and we don't really memorize phone numbers anymore, it would be hard now. Try to memorize somebody's phone number, or try to even recall somebody's phone number. You can't do it anymore. Meet somebody new and see how long you can remember their phone number. I tried it. You can't do it. Or you got to discipline and retrain your brain. You have to exercise your mind again to be able to function in that way. Okay? If you grew up in a generation where you had spell check for every damn thing, and you really didn't have to learn how to spell words or learn how to phonetically sound words out and learn how to read them and pronounce them, then your brain is going to be relaxed in that area, and you won't be able to do it without a computer, without your phone spell check, without the computer just doing it for you. That's a part of your brain you need to start exercising again, okay? So this person, has fallen out of the habit of having regular people skills in being able to connect with someone socially in a normal way. And that's what happened with a lot of our young people nowadays. It's hard for them to know how to connect with people organically because they do so much on the phone and on the internet. It's hard to have interpersonal relationships organically and use true feelings and emotions and things. It's like they can't talk or express themselves. They communicate with emojis. It's like, imagine, I don't know how to communicate, so I'm just going to send an emoji for everything I'm feeling, like a 5-year-old. Draw me a picture of how you're feeling. Technology has reduced some of us to where we function emotionally like children. Draw me a picture of how you're feeling. That's how we do. We send an emoji for everything we're trying to express because we don't know how to communicate our feelings anymore. So this person right now, they in the pre-shuffle, it came out, they want to apologize to you. They did something to you that was very childish and immature, and they're not expecting to continue on in this energy they've been in. Okay, the Three of Wands reverse with the Page of Wands reverse. This is someone that's been childish, immature in their antics and behavior. And then the Page of Pentacles. These are the actions that they have taken against you. Okay, and this person is a grown person. This is someone old enough to have children, or this is someone old enough to have grown children. Or possibly this is someone with a lot of Aries in their chart. But you take it as it resonates. This can be any sign, okay? This person, they're not expecting to do any more of this, to come at you in this energy anymore of being childish and doing this childish behavior of and what they were trying to do was they're trying to call you in. This person has been trying to do spell work, Two of Cups, to call you in, and instead of just reaching out to you, you know, and saying, this is hard for me, but please allow me to do it, you know, they keep on doing spell work. You know, they just keep on, you know, wearing themselves out energetically and spiritually, doing spell work and making more karma. But it's not yielding good results. You know, it's not bringing them the success, the Sun card here, that they want. They're not happy with the results that they're getting. And the more spell work they do, the more you have a boundary up to them. The King of Swords is someone that is being extremely guarded. That's someone that's pulling on their masculine energy. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. Every human being functions as a dimensional type being, many function type human. Every human being is half man and half woman. Do you understand me? Every human being is half man and half woman, okay? And you go around as an individual unit to function, you know, with both your masculine and feminine energy in your pocket, right? In your sword sheath, or your what's the thing you carry a gun in? The thing, you know, the pouch thing. Yeah, y'all know what I mean, right? And throughout life, it's for you to balance your masculine and feminine, wherein, and it has nothing to do with being a girl or a boy. It has more so to do with knowing when to take action, and then when to take action and use and execute logic, versus when to fall back and function and use your emotional intelligence, to use more, be in a more emotional, creative type mind, and to pull back your energy. When to, in the masculine energy, take action, okay, and be very logical and strategic, and when to fall back and be emotional, you know, and to be rested, okay. Masculine energy is forceful. It takes action. Feminine energy is rested, okay. So right now, whether you're a male or female, the more they do spell work on you, the more you become a King of Swords. The more you get guarded, the more you're guarded, the more you're separated from your emotions, and you're dealing with this person in more of an intellectual, guarded way with very strong boundaries. You're taking action energetically against this person to block this person from you. You know, and this person also, double meaning here, and also this person is becoming more guarded because their antics have not worked, and it's just messing them up energetically, you know, because they're quickly becoming blocked up. I feel like this is someone that wants to heal, but they're going about it in the wrong way, and the more pressure that they put, you know, to try to do this, it's quickly blocking them up. It's quickly blocking them up emotionally. It's blocking up their energy centers. It's blocking up their heart. It's blocking up their mind. They can't think straight because this person is being stubborn about going through their process. This person is due right now. This person was intentionally triggered because they are supposed to begin a heart chakra activation in which they start to process and think about how their actions and thoughts thus far in their life have gotten them to this stuck point in which they are right now. And now is the time for transformation. And the beginning of that transformation is to reflect on a way that you've been doing things the same for a long time, and it's time to make a very uncomfortable change. But there is no growth without pain, and it doesn't feel good, and it's not going to feel right to do something different. But they have no other choice but to do something different, because they're turning into a pillar of salt. This person is starting to freeze up like a statue. This person is quickly becoming completely frozen over and stuck. If they want to become unfrozen, they're going to have to go ahead and make that change that they're fighting so desperately. I got you. You all remember freeze tag? You run and tag somebody and then they got to stay frozen in the position that they in. This person got tagged by the universe, by you. If it's you, they did whatever they did to the spell work on. And now they froze and they can't move. And the only way they're going to become unfrozen is if they go through that change. And then somebody comes running and unfreezes them. Y'all remember how to play freeze tag, some of y'all, if y'all know about it. You were frozen until somebody comes and unfreezes you. So this person is blocked off. Right now, this person could be going through it. Yeah, transformation. Right now, this person, the reason they are frozen, the hangman energy, this Pisces energy and Scorpio energy, the reason that this person is frozen and they cannot move and they're becoming stuck so very quickly is because that this is the precipice, if I spit and said that correctly, of their transformation. They are at the cusp. They are right at the point of where the change is supposed to happen. This is where it's supposed to, the big change. And it's uncomfortable for them. So they're right there, okay? They just need to leap, fool card, take a chance in doing something different, doing something that scares them, doing something that feels uncomfortable, doing something that they're afraid of, conquering their fear using love. The polar opposite of fear is love, And to activate that heart chakra, you got to start having enough love to be honest with yourself, to do that, have that one thought of accountability, and to have that one thought of love in which you muster up the strength to, even if you feel like you might have to humiliate yourself, to break down your ego. You have to break down that portion of your ego that has you in fear of humiliating yourself by being honest, and going through this transformation, and trying to pursue somebody with honesty and humility, and a death of the ego, and accountability. Yes, honesty, humility, and accountability is what you need to start that heart chakra activation. Honesty, humility, and accountability. One more time. Honesty, humility, and accountability. And you're afraid of humiliation because of that. But you need to operate out of fear. Okay? I mean, you need to stop operating out of fear and start operating out of a heart space of love, which will allow you to have honesty, humility, be humbled, and accountability for your actions. Okay? It's not going to feel comfortable. It's not supposed to. Okay? So this person is isolated right now, Hermit reversed. They feel isolated and they feel all jammed up, okay? They're all jammed up. They're all up in their head. They're heartbroken. They're heartbroken because this person, they didn't get the results that they want, and they're ready to take action, but they're fighting that change, okay? So I'll see if I need to pull any more cards on this. Because as I was walking around, doing some work, spring cleaning in my own home, I feel different people's energy at time, and that's why I'll jump on here when it becomes overwhelming. Someone is feeling a range of emotions right now because I had wands, I had pentacles, I had cups, I had, I just had every card on the deck. This person is all over the place with their emotions right now because they, they're trying to get up the confidence, strength card here, to deal with all these feelings that they're having right now, these confusing feelings. They don't feel good to them. Feelings of regret, confusion, humiliation, fear. They're in fear. I see the Hierophant card here. They're feeling anxiety, anxious. They're worried about financial loss. This person's got and then the ego. And then the need, 9 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles reverse. The need to let go of their ego is what they're telling me to tell you. Whoever this person is, they need to release their ego. Releasing the ego is the door to accountability. Yes, 3 times they said. Releasing the ego is the door to accountability. Releasing the ego is the door to accountability. That's going to start you on that path of love. Okay. Okay. Okay, I don't know if that was a win at all costs. Okay. But they're out in the code, yeah. I know. Go ahead. Woo, that jumped all the way over here. I don't know if the... okay, that was reversed. Okay. Look, you're not going to be able to move forward. Okay. Whoever you are, you're very stubborn. Obviously, you're very stubborn. So, when you're stubborn, the universe brings you a harsher lesson, okay? The lessons are only going to get more and more difficult the more you fight change. The more that you fight change, this is the lesson that you signed up when you came here. When you came here and incarnated here, you chose your parents. You chose the people you were going to date and marry. You chose your friends. You chose your lesson plan because you need to master these lessons in order to become an ascended master, meaning eventually everybody's supposed to become an ascended master and raise their consciousness until the whole collective of humans has raised their consciousness back to where we were before the Great Fall. Before the Great Fall into this low state of vibration, living in animal bodies. Not going into that right now. You chose these lessons, okay? And what's happening is if you're not learning the lesson and transforming, the universe is going to try harder to make sure that you get the lesson by sending someone else or another situation or putting you, backing you into a corner with something even more hard and difficult until you're forced. The change is forced. Sometimes it's forced in prison, like with Malcolm X. He ended up in prison and that forced his change. Because he wasn't just going to change, by someone talking to him on the street. Hey, my brother, you ever thought about, stopping running women and pimping and doing this, that, and the other and making a change? Nope. I'm happy with the way things are right now, champ. You got to realize the universe is going to come at you harder. The harder you fight, the harder that you fight, the harder the universe is going to come at you. They might break your leg and put you out in the cold in a homeless encampment in a tent in the snow. The harder that you fight this change, the harder they're going to come at you because that's how your program is set up. It's supposed to happen that way. So you're still in this King of Cups reverse energy, and let me clarify that because you're still fighting with that Five of Swords. You're still fighting. I feel like you feel like you're in love, but you feel humiliated. You feel like you're in love, but you're still humiliated. Okay, so you want to fight for what you want to fight for what you love, but in the same token, you don't want to pursue it the right way, and they're not going to let you go toward. They're not going to let you go toward this person that you love. They're not going to let you have access, especially if this person is anointed. They're not going to let you have access to this person that you love, that you're in love with, as long as you're still in this childish, immature energy. Okay? This is going to be a quick message. You're not going to be able to love bomb them in a childish way. I know that you're intellectual, you're wise, okay? You're wise, you are wise, you're intellectual, you're very confident and secure in some aspects, but you're childish and immature emotionally. And right now, you're still in you're a chaotic man or woman, but it's saying you're a chaotic man in your distorted masculine energy. So whoever you are, your accountability. Don't try to love bomb someone. You have to come at somebody with humility. Don't try to love bomb. People of a high vibration would appreciate if you come toward them in a love is patient, love is kind, love is felt most when it's genuine. That's one of my favorite gospel songs, because pure love, there's the difference between narcissistic love and trying to love bomb them to try to get them to try to get the response from them that you want from them, and coming at them in genuine love and humility, and honesty and transparency. And an anointed person of a high vibration, they've gone through their dark night of the soul, and they have healed whatever their inner child wounds were. So they know the difference between pure love that is patient, that is kind, and that is genuine. They know what genuine love feels like versus being love bombed. They know the difference between love and lust. They know the difference. Okay? So if this person that you want back in your life is someone that has gone through a transformation and is healed, you're not going to be able to appeal to them by coming to them in this Knight of Wands reversed energy, still being reckless and immature and childish, and maybe trying to see if you can manipulate them. This is not a good plan. You're not going to be able to manipulate this person and get them on over to your side, by love bombing them. Okay? Whether you're thinking you're going to do this sexually, or you're thinking, you're going to use money, or whatever tactics, take them out, whatever tactics you're trying to use, you're not going to get another chance with this person. If you're coming at them in this energy, they're going to run so far away from you. I feel like you want to quit. You just want this to be over with very quickly. I'm getting an energy that the way you're trying to pursue this person, you're thinking you can do it quickly. Because you just want the past to be forgotten. You don't want to be accountable. That's it. Okay. You don't want to do. You want to circumvent. You want to circumvent God's system. You want to circumvent the natural order of things in the natural process of healing. If you're in your masculine energy, you want to circumvent doing your shadow work. And I know this is not easy for you, because being in a patriarchal system for so long, if you are a masculine energy and you've come up and your people have come up in a patriarchal system where you've been allowed to circumvent going through the dark night of the soul, going through your emotional shadow work, facing your demons and your devils of that lower self, of that ego that doesn't want to make you face whatever your pain and your hurt is, whatever your vulnerabilities are that you're ashamed of and that feel too painful to face, and whatever has allowed you to pursue life wearing a mask. You want to see if you can not take accountability for how you showed up to this person and the spell work you've done on this person to manipulate them. You don't want to talk about it. You don't want to deal with it. You just want to show up and love bomb this person so that you can move forward in victory and success. That's why the Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords reversed here is. But like I told you, you cannot circumvent the system. Just like this person had to be accountable for their actions, this person had to deal with their past karma. This person had to deal with those open wounds that burn and hurt so badly and make us cry and sit in our feelings and deal with ourselves and look at ourselves and look in the mirror and take accountability. You have to do the same thing. You don't get to bypass everything that you have done and show up in a mask and get the love from this person that you want. This person's love is pure, and they deserve to have someone to match them with that same genuine, pure love. You cannot come at them wearing a mask and love bomb them so you can taste of that essence of pure love, that genuine love that you want to get high off of. You're not allowed to do that, okay? You have to do it the same way they had to. You have to go through that emotional pain, okay? I feel like this could be a masculine energy that just does not want to go through that emotional change. They don't want to go through that. They don't want to open that door because it hurts too bad. But you're going to have to put your big drawers on. You're just like these women do. I told y'all in these past readings, women are spiritually and emotionally more strong than their counterparts, than the man. Even though they are physically stronger than us on this earth plane, they were made with more physical strength. This is true. When it comes to spirituality and when it comes to our emotions, women have the strength. Because a woman is strong enough to go into her, deal with her emotions, deal with her emotional pain, to deal with herself spiritually. She has more power and strength to deal with it. To deal with that side of her brain that deals with emotions, okay? Going into her subconscious mind, reflecting, going within, okay? So that's our strength. Whoever you are, you're going to have to do that work. Yes, you are. Are there any more messages? Okay. Sorry. Okay. Was that it? Or was this part of it? Emperor from the past. Being practical. Yeah, that is it. Okay. Okay. So it looks like, of course, you want redemption. That's the Sun card. The sun is redemption, and you are wanting redemption. But, you know, as long as you're the King of Pentacles in this energy of still being shallow, still being stuck in your root chakra, still being stuck in that root chakra, you're not going to be able to, like I said, get to taste of the essence of that genuine, pure energy that feels so good to you of this person, okay? I feel like right now, you're still an Emperor. This is Aries energy here. King of Pentacles also could be Earth energy as well. We have Leo energy, Strength card that's here too. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles and someone from the past, okay? So I feel like you want to bring a message with this Page of Pentacles here. The Page of Pentacles, I feel like you want to move forward and communicate with this person. With this expectation, Three of Wands here. The Three of Wands, you are expecting possibly to go ahead and contact or message this person from your past that you're thinking about. And I feel like maybe you're understanding that with the Knight of Pentacles here, you're going to have to be realistic and practical. You're going to have to muster up the confidence to become this Emperor, okay? Maybe you do have a lot of Aries in your chart, okay? Because I feel like this is describing who you are right now, this King of Pentacles reverse, someone that is operating out of their carnal nature, someone that wants a new start, someone that wants to work on themselves so that they can become this Emperor here. I believe that you're an older person, but there is an aspect of yourself that you have to work on. Maybe the things that you feel like give you your confidence and make your ego what it is. Maybe it has something to do with how you approach money and how things look financially to people in the world. Maybe you've had to show up a certain way materialistically, maybe overly materialistically, in which caused you to make certain decisions that you made. And that's, of course, rooted in some type of insecurity. Not saying wanting to be a provider and maintain yourself is being materialistic. You know, to exist here as a human being, you know, you do have to have a certain amount of ego and to go after what you want in life, to work hard to be able to produce for yourself. But sometimes when that's imbalanced in our root chakra, then we are doing it for shallow reasons that have to do with our insecurities, and we're going after things materialistically rather than out of survival and out of just maintaining ourselves and our family, just for a healthy balance. Instead, we're trying to get materialistic things to compensate for insecurities that we have, which is an imbalance that has to be healed. So if you have been only relying on materialistic things to satisfy an unhealed part aspect of you, in which it's been materialistic things, is how you identify yourself. Because of low self-esteem, you're going to have to, and you want a new start and you want redemption here, you're going to have to heal that aspect so that you can evolve into this emperor right here, in which you are very confident. And they're showing me here, you're going to work on that and try to heal that with you, so that you can stand confident in your own energy, and be more realistic in how you approach this person from the past, and go ahead and message that person. Even if you just want to tell that person, hey, I know what I've done. This is what I've done, and I do apologize. And now I'm working on myself, or I just want to be realistic and honest with you. I want to now, at this point, I want to have a death of my ego so that I can start taking accountability. I'm working on my ego so I can walk through that door of accountability. And by doing so, I will be able to operate out of love instead of fear, and have the confidence, to move forward in my life, and possibly pursue my friendships and relationships, in a more balanced way, instead of being handicapped in using spell work to attract people to me. I will attract better people around me, in my family, in my friends, and the people that I pursue for dating and loving relationships. I'll be a better me, so that I can have a better mate in my life. Okay, so I believe that you're going to get in contact with this person to possibly try to amend something. Okay, so with that, I am Kuan Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot.